Howdy folks, I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade, and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII. Last time we learned from Elmira that she is actually just like an adopted mother to Aeris, and that her real mother apparently died at the train station in Sector 7. About 15 years ago when she was still a kid. So now we need to head toward the we need to head to the Shinra headquarters to rescue her. But the only way to do that is we need to pass through the wall market. So let's do that. We need to head back through this area here. This is why I said it wasn't really very, overly critical that I went back to the wall market when I did in the last episode to go get those weapons and items, because I was going to have to go back to the wall market anyway in order to proceed with the plot. But I went ahead in the last episode and went back there to pick up those items. Here are these hole eaters you get. I'll go ahead and just skip this battle and be right back. Actually, I'm going to leave this in because I'm going to see if I can actually go ahead and show off Somersault here, since I didn't show it off before. Here's Beat Rush, her first one. And Somersault. That's how it works. And as you can see, the randomness of choosing targets also every time it will also happen if her first limit break kills a target. If her first limit break kills the enemy, then her follow-up, her second and any follow-up abilities will change targets. And there's actually a chance that killing the target will cause her to change targets anyway. So say there's 4 targets on the field, and you choose 4 different abilities, you have 4 different limit breaks used. There's a chance she'd actually hit 4 different targets. She could go 2 and 2, 3 and 1, or just all 4 on 1. It's completely random as far as the targeting is concerned, unfortunately. You can't target her abilities. Her limit break abilities. Alright, back around here, over here, down here. You know the way through Sector 6 by now. Even across this weird looking bar thing. Alright. Back over here. Through here and into the wall market. Alright. Let's see how we're doing on health. We're not too hurt, so I'm not going to worry about anything. I was thought maybe taking a stop at the end right here and healing up, but I don't need to. Now you go into this item shop here. This isn't really an item shop, it's actually a glitched place. You go over here and talk to this monitor. Beep, blip. That's all that happens. You talk to that machine 1,000 times and all it's going to do is just shoot at you. Okay, so let's continue it this way. Past everybody. Where we need to go is up here past the machine gun store. See how these kids up here going this way? We need to follow those kids. First, we're going to go back into Don Corneo's mansion. Don Corneo will not be in here now, neither will any of his lackeys. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in here, we're going to go in this room here, and if you were not picked by Don Corneo, you would have ended up with Scotch, the guy in the glasses and the green suit, and you would have ended up in here. In here, you would have been able to come over here, pick up this bag, which has a phoenix down. And that's the only thing really that's in here. And then you would have gone and talked to all the guys in here, and then some fights would have ensued. So you could have gotten a little bit more experience out of it, but nah. The experience would have been negligible, considering you had a big boss coming up anyway. It was going to give you plenty of experience. And if you didn't get it before, you can go in here. And you can get the item that's behind the chest over here. The item that was over here in this corner. And you can see here's Koch. Tied to this thingy here for some reason. There's a way to talk to him, I think. There we go. I guess we'll help him. Could have left him considering he was probably chasing Aeris around, or Tifa, whichever one was down here. Okay. He runs out. Oh, we're talking about they're here again. There's nobody here. And you can also go back into Don's room, Don Corneo's room, and if you didn't get the the hyper that was back behind this bed. Here's another chance for you to get it. Don't worry, you can't. You don't have to. You're not going to fall down here and have to go back to the sewers or anything like that. But there's a chance that you missed any items here in Don Corneo's mansion. Now's the time to get them. You want to go ahead and get them now, because once you start heading toward Shinra headquarters via this little this passageway over here on the right, you will not be able to come back here. In fact, this is actually a very important time to point out. This is a point of no return for at least a good long while. About returning to Sector 6 here. So you want to make sure that if there's anything that you want to do as far as getting items, going to the shop, getting anything from Don Corneo's place, you want to do it now before you talk to this little boy here. Or girl, actually, whatever. The upper world, probably talking about the upper plate. A golden, shiny wire of hope. I like how Tifa and Cloud look up and the girl's like, That was a bad analogy, but it's how you feel. Let's go. Alright. Now that she's out of the way, this is your last opportunity to go ahead and go back and do anything you want to get. Otherwise, go climb this wire and let's go attack Shinra headquarters. Press OK to start climbing, and start climbing. What I want to know is how as tall as this wall is. People got this high up to put the graffiti on the wall. I mean, jeez, that's a long way up. Then look at the mess of Sector 7. Oh, actually, you know what? I forgot to do something. I actually do need to go back down. There's something I completely forgot to do. You need to do this before you actually climb the wire. I absolutely completely forgot about this. So let's go back all the way down here. Go around over here. Go into the machine gun shop again. And this time, we don't want to talk to the shop owner himself. We want to go over here. Talk to this guy here, over here. Come on. Talk to me, dude. There we go. Sure. He gives us 3 batteries, so it costs us 300 gil. Make sure you have 300 gil on you before you go into there and get those batteries from it. You need those batteries. They're key items. Actually, I don't think they're key items. I think they're regular items. Yeah, they're regular items. Here it is, battery. Looks like you can start some sort of machine. There's 3 of them. You can't. They're obviously not usable in battle. They're not usable out of battle. They're sort of like key items, but they're key items that can be removed. So usually key items aren't really removed. All right, now we're ready to climb the wire. This time for sure. You want to go in and go to that machine shop, the machine gun shop, before you climb this wire and get those batteries. Because once you climb this wire, you need those batteries in this other area. Alright. We'll climb the wire up here. Walk up here and to the left. Jump around. Go under the wire. Jump over here. No, I don't want to go up there. Jump over here. And this little square you see down here. Come on. Alright, here we go. Come on, Cloud. Get on it. Alright. Maybe if I put a battery in, the propeller might work. Okay? If you did not get the batteries, you would not be able to put a battery in this, obviously put a battery in that little thing, and the propeller would not start. What's that propeller going to do? Let me just wait a second, it'll show you. It takes a moment to actually get around here. It'll spin a few times. And conveniently, it will stop in a way that gives us a path that leads up. Ding. Now we can, nope, no, this way. There we go. Without that battery, the propeller would not have turned. You would not be able to get up there. Now we want to go over here, climb on this and go down. And climb up. Cloud moves there on his own. Put a battery here. Get a battery here too. It'll raise that. Climb that. Go up this wire here on the left. Looks like the way to jump is to jump on that bar. Okay. Now we need to jump on that swaying bars going back and forth. But first we need to go up some more. So let's do that first. We go up here. And then press OK here to put in our third battery. It opens that up. We get an ether. Now we can go back down. Alright. We gotta time it. What you want to do is you want to wait till it's just about kind of right there. You'll hit the OK button. Right like that. And boom. Cloud grabs on, jumps over, and you're done. It's a pretty easy thing to do. You see the bar sway back and forth. You want to wait till it's like right about underneath you and hit OK again. Cloud will go right to it, and then you'll swing over. And then climb up. Continue climbing the pipe. You see now we're on the other side of the pipe where we picked up that ether. Now, if you didn't get the ether before you climbed across the pipe, you actually go up here. Follow the wire around up here that you see on the screen, follow it around, and you can climb down the wire and land back on that side, put the battery in, and get the ether again. But since I already did that, I don't want to go up there. So instead, I'm just going to go back down the wire here and go up this way. Let's see. Wait a minute. What am I forgetting? Oh, that's right. You gotta go up the wire and then go up here. That's right. Okay. It's been a while, so I forgot. But yeah, if you go down from this point here instead of up like I did, you can follow the wire back down, jump off, open that, put the battery in, and get the ether out that way. That way, in case you missed it before you jump across that bar. All right, now we're gonna go down here, all down here, get on this pipe here, and then work our way up, and then we're on the plate. There's the helicopter leaving Shinra headquarters. This is kind of a badass scene right here. Everybody's weaponed up. Even Cloud's got his sword in his hand. Cloud looks back. You ready? Let's go. Here we are, Shinra headquarters. Oh, this will be a blind trip through, won't it? Not really. It's possible. Now, I don't know. Obviously, saying bust on in would agree with Barrett, and saying sneak in quietly would agree with Tifa. I don't know if one of these two actually affects the romance rating in any way with Tifa or not. Because saying sneak in quietly would agree with Tifa, you might gain points that way. I don't know if it does or not. But as far as what you choose, does not matter. If you choose sneak in quietly, you can go in through the front door. And if you choose bust on in, you can go in through the silent way, or you can go ahead and do what you choose. It does not. This option here does not lock you into one of those two options. I'm going to say sneak in quietly, just to agree with Tifa. And what I'm going to do is there is still two ways to go in. Obviously, I'm going to take the sneaky way in and show you that you have to climb 60 floors of stairs to get to the top. There's a few comedy relief moments on the way up the ladder, on the way up the stairs. So I'm going to show those to you. And once I get to the top floor, get to our destination, I'm going to reload. I'm going to save at the save point over here. I'm going to reload this save, and then we're going to go into the front door because I want the experience from the battles. And I love scaring the people inside the Shinra building. It's just hilarious. So I'm going to say, let's sneak in quietly. Okay. You can see I pull up the arrows here. We can get, the bottom of the screen, we can go back to the way we came. I don't think we can actually climb back down the pipes all the way back down to the lower level, back to the slums. As you can see, this arrow on the left of the screen, which takes us to the stairs that lead to the secret way in, and there's the front door here. I'm going to go over here, I'm going to save, and then I'm going to go left into the door on the left and take the quiet way up. And then, like I said, I'm going to reload the save and go in the front door and continue from there. This is the way I really want to go because I want the experience. But I just wanted to show you that there's some items and stuff you can get by going up the stairs. So let's run over here. Let me throw down a save and I'll be right back. Alright, I'm saved up, ready to go. We're going to head over to the left here, go into this little passage here. Hold up. And then turn right at this shiny lighted door up here. And now we're going to be climbing 60 flights of stairs. Now the text is going to go automatically. I'm not in control of the text here. So the text will move on its own. But you have to actually climb 60 flights of stairs. And yes, there are 60 sets of stairs here. So you'll be doing this over and over and over again. As you proceed up the stairs, Barrett and Tifa will stay ahead of you. Sometimes they'll stop to take breath. No, why the hell? We gotta climb. I wish Cloud is able to climb the stairs without puffing at all because he's a former soldier. He's in shape. He can handle it. I'm giving me the creeps. Almost past Barrett, but I got ahead of Tifa. Like I said, for a while, Barrett and Tifa will be ahead of you, but eventually they'll stop to take a breath, and you'll pass them, and eventually you'll be able to pass them easily up on the stairs. There's Barrett, and I'm ahead of him. Now Tifa's laughing. Alright, next flight. Oops, I actually went down. Why don't you ask them? I don't remember. I remember Tifa saying that. Not one of the endless stairways or something, is it? Tifa's like, of course not. Right. Couldn't be that. I've passed Tifa. Are we there yet? Not yet. There yet? Oh, Barrett stopped. I can pass him. I said not yet. Yo. Look, don't even ask. We're way, 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 way far from being there. And then here's an elixir you can grab on the way up. And that elixir lets you know. Man, I'm going back. It's like, just as long to go down as it did to come up. It's like, dot, dot, dot. Back to the ellipses. Apparently he and Marlene have the ellipses thing down. Now, if you want to know how close you are to the top, that elixir kind of gives you a clue. And at this point here, you got to get a stoppage here. You get a little break here. I'm not really sure what that whole stance was. I'm gonna guess maybe she has to pee now or something. I don't really know. Can't really talk to her. Then you go on up ahead. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's supposed to happen there. I guess maybe Tifa suddenly had to pee or something. I don't know. Tifa, I stopped counting. Oh, now I passed Tifa. Now I'm in. They got a big lead on them both. Well, they got to really so damn tall. They're just so damn good. Tifa doesn't have anything to say. Now she's taking the Marlene route with the ellipses. Like a retard to climb. Wow. There's a little bit more, maybe. That elixir probably takes you about halfway up the stairs, so. Past Barrett and Tifa now. And here we are. This is the end. We're walking up the stairs here. This is how you know, because you see the bright light from the door. There it goes in. Tifa goes in and Cloud goes in. And here we are. We're made it to the 60th floor. Alright, I'm going to pause here, and I'm going to reload the game from the bottom floor. And I'm going to miss that elixir, unfortunately, but that's okay. I would rather have the experience from the battles that I'm going to get by breaking in the front door. So I will meet you guys back on the bottom floor of the Shinra headquarters. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Here I am at the save point before I went up the stairs. And now I'm going to go in the front door because I want the experience. Again, I showed you the trip up the stairs just for the comedy relief, and to show you there's one item you can get up there. But now we're going to go straight through Shinra headquarters and break in the front door. Here we go. This is emergency. And we got our first fight right away. Some MPs, I'm sure. I'm not sure what these guys are going to be called. These guys are called grenade combatants. Just straight up attack them. Clouds their limit breaks, that's nice. These guys aren't going to be very hard at all. Cloud's got a limit break. We'll use cross slash on this guy. And there it goes. And see, you see, even though he died, but you see his animation stopped. That means he had been paralyzed. If he hadn't died on that turn, he would have still been standing there, but he would have been frozen, which means he was essentially stopped. Alright. We actually need to do a little bit of, we're going to encounter random battles, of course, but we need to do a little side viewing first. We're going to go up to the second floor here. No, it's on the first floor. I'm sorry. I got ahead of myself. Right down to the first floor real quick. I need to head over here. Wow, Tifa and Cloud are close to leveling. Alright, we're going to head over here. Because, first of all, I want to chase all these people around. Watch them run. Over here. Boo, 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 boo. Ah! I get a kick out of that. Alright, what you want to do is you come over to this board here. Talk to the lower right-hand corner of it, and we get Turtles Paradise Newsletter number 2. End of another hard day. One you'd like to sit back in a tall, cool one. If you can, the Turtles Paradise, stop in today. Feeling like a smooth one after work. Alright. Now we got the second Turtles Paradise Newsletter. Boo, 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 boo. I'm trying to chase that guy upstairs. Alright, now we're up here on the second floor. We want to go into, you can't really read what this says, but the green word at the top of that screen right there says accessories. It's hard to read though. But you come in here. These people are going to completely ignore you, I think, until you come over here to the, actually, can you go with these yet? Yeah. Now these chests you can't open just yet. You come over here. I gotta go around to the front, right? Forgot. Ugh. Go around here to the register. Try to talk to her from the front. No, they're just terrorists. And we're going to use a little shop here. Phoenix down potions. They're overly impressed with. Antidotes, eye drops. Tent. I have enough money. I'm going to buy a couple more tents just to have them. Phoenix downs. I've got 6 of those. Go and get 10 to keep that even. I got plenty of potions. Don't care about eye drops or antidotes. Antidote cures poison, as you can see. Eye drop cures darkness. What darkness is essentially blindness, but what it's supposed to do is supposed to severely cut your attack accuracy down, but it doesn't seem to work that well. I don't really seem to have that big of an issue when my characters are inflicted with darkness. I mean, they do seem to miss, not anywhere near as bad as you would think they would if they were actually blind, but whatever. Okay, so you can buy some items there if you want to even sell as well. I don't think there's anything I really want to sell here. Okay. You can come again. I figured I said that. You get a little more comedy relief there. This is where the guy and that lady were looking at that screen. You can actually look at it for a little FMV. That's basically like an ad for Shinra, Mako-powered Shinra cars, but I'm not going to waste time showing that to you. If you want to see it, I'm sure it's somewhere on YouTube. And here's the 3rd floor. Nothing really interesting up here. So what I'm going to do is go back to the 1st floor after the battle. And we need to go into the elevator in the back of the room. Now, the reason I want to go to the 1st floor, here's a new enemy. This guy is called a Mighty Grunt. This guy actually has 2 forms. He's got this big armor on the outside. Once you break, unless you defeat both of his, hit with enough damage with an attack, the armor breaks off, and now we're on his 2nd form. His 2nd form is a little more mobile. He has his evasiveness goes up a little bit, so it's like this. He can actually hit you. You can actually miss sometimes, but he's not that difficult to kill. I'm gonna go back down to the 1st floor, take the elevator from there. Now, you have to take the elevators in the back of the room. The elevator that you saw on the right-hand side of the screen, you may have seen it, you can't use those elevators. You have to use these back here in the back. So let's go in. Talk to this panel over here. And we're going up. Remember I said he was giving me the chills going up the stairs? Now I'm apparently doing the same thing here in the elevator. Aw, Barradine is actually getting some feelings for Cloud, or liking him a little bit. Uh-oh. Bad thing's happening. Uh-oh. Alright. What you need to do now is you need to go over here to this panel, and it doesn't matter how long you take or what you do, just push it. It'll stop at a random floor. And unless it says 59, we are not where you need to be. The door opens, and we have a fight. What are we fighting? Looks like this time it's 3 special combatants, or what do they call these guys? Yeah, grenade combatants. It truly is randomized as far as what enemies are going to appear here. You can take this elevator up 10 times, 10 different playthroughs, I mean, and you'll have different, you'll encounter 10 different enemies on different floors. It's truly randomized as far as what you're going to, what floor you're going to stop on, and what enemies you're going to encounter when you reach those floors. I mean, you stop throwing grenades around now, you can start dying. Oh, missed her. How do you miss with a grenade? Isn't it one of those things that it almost counts on hand grenades and horseshoes. So if you almost got Tifa, it wouldn't have missed. How can you miss with a grenade? Alright, now it's going to close. We go to the next floor. 28. Door opens, and what do we have this time? We have another Mighty Grunt. So we'll go ahead and hit it with Thunder. I'll try stealing from it. I don't think we get anything from it, though. Limit. Yeah, and... damn it, I missed. Oh well. Broke his armor. Magic. Thunder. Stole Tranquilizer. Okay. So another one of those. That's nice. Now, I really don't know what that little spin move is. You saw him skate over to Tifa and do the little skate thing and then go back. I don't know what that is. It didn't seem to affect her at all. It didn't give her a status ailment. Didn't damage her. If it steals an item, it doesn't say. If it steals money, it doesn't say. I really don't know what that is. I don't know what it does. I don't know if that was meant to be a skill and they forgot to include an AI for damage or something. I really don't know what that is. Alright. Next floor. We stop at 38. Oh, there's a person there. I'm like kidding. Oh man. Again, the random thing. Sometimes you'll get nothing but fights. Sometimes you get things like that. Open the doors and there's a random person standing there. 45. Open the doors, and this time we have... Alright, this guy. Is this who I'm thinking this is? Yeah, this is. Alright, we're going to actually take some time to steal from this guy. Steal from the Moth Slasher. This may take a little time, so I'm going to cure up Tifa. That didn't work. Cure Tifa. There we go. It's hard to tell where that arrow's pointing. I didn't pay attention to the name on the screen. What we're doing is to have everybody else defend for now. And cure if needed to. And I'm going to try to get Cloud to steal. Because I'm looking for a specific armor that I can get off of this guy. So I'm going to have Barrett and Tifa continue to defend. If it takes too long to actually get this item, I'll just cut to when I actually get it. But it's an armor that I'm looking for. Carbon Bangle. There we go. It didn't take that long. That's the next our next armor we can get, that we can steal. Now that it's a robot, just go ahead and unload Thunder on him because it'll be easy to kill him. TV got limit break, so let's try this again. Fuck, I still hit miss. Okay, at least I save the limit break to try it again. Maybe next time I'll just... That's why usually I don't like... If I usually hit yeah on the first one, but anything except a miss on it, I try to ignore and just go straight for the hit. That way I can at least get credit for using it. Or at least actually, so that way I can at least so I can use it, I guess I should say. Alright, we got new armor there. So I go ahead and pull up a menu here. Go ahead and equip that. Carbon Bangle. As you can see, it decreases the defense from 18 to 27. It gives us another slot. So she's got the lowest defense right now. I guess everybody's defense is the same because they got the same armor on. Tifa has the least amount of HP, I think, between the two of them. Yeah, so I'm going to give Tifa the Carbon Bangle to help, because she has less health than Barrett for now. I don't have a slot to fill there, so that's okay. Restore Ice, Fire, Lightning. Restore Fire. Okay, alright, that's fine. Okay. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take a moment here real quick, because I thought about it, put Barrett into Fury status, because I need to work on his, like I said, work on his limit breaks, so I want him to get his limit breaks faster. Alright, let's go ahead and stop the elevator again. Level 54, not quite there yet. Door opens, and we encounter... these things. Alright, I don't know if there's anything you can steal. These guys are called sword dances, obviously. Couldn't steal anything. Okay, I'm gonna have Tifa and Barrett cure themselves, while Cloud continues to try to steal. I don't think there's any good armor or anything we can get off these. I think we can just get an item off of them. But I want to go ahead and see if I can steal from them. Ooh, big deal, I got a hyper. Okay, that was a waste. Alright, let's go ahead and just unleash our limit break here, get it out of the way. And there we go. Alright, doors closed. Let's try the next floor, see where we stop at. 59. Alright, we made it. Doors open and we're here. This time, we're up there at the top of the screen. We're at the same place we were when we came out down here at the stairs. When we came out of the staircase, we came out here and ended up over here. So we're on the same floor as we were when we came up the stairs. So we've made it to the 59th floor. We're ready to continue our assault on the headquarters and head toward the 60th floor and up, try looking to save Eris, and we'll continue that next time on Final Fantasy VII. Join us in the next episode for our Big Mexico chapter. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. I'm Scoryth, the Crimson Renegade, and I'll see you later.